Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one here is for Schitt's Creek, Season 2, Episode number 11. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're still watching Schitt's Creek. It helps the algorithm, people. Come on now.
Alright, just one comment from the last episode with Doug Guy saying, I enjoy this episode for the growth it shows in 3 of the roses. Alexis still has almost everything to learn about behavior at work and having a job in the first place, but she turns out to have some skills in comforting customers. David finds a way to give someone else's feelings priority over his high-quality sheets, and even though he wants to freak out, says, oh, I'm sure it'll come right out. And Moira, unexpectedly faced with a room full of female entrepreneurs, revises her prepared speech on the fly, keeps going, and even wins some support. It's Johnny who's finding that he doesn't fit in. He still thinks of himself as the successful executive whom everyone agrees with because he's the boss, but now he finds he can only say the wrong thing and embarrass his family. Alright, let's jump into episode 11 right now.
Well, there's a woman in here who couldn't afford a Persian rug, so she painted one on her tile floor. The magazine is celebrating her ingenuity.
Well, sounds like a creative solution.
A creative solution would be a lobotomy to make one forget they like nice things. It's all so bleak. Good night, John.
Sleep well, sweetheart.
Why did she go to sleep with all this on?
Yeah, I have no clue. She probably don't move in her sleep.
David, could you turn that down, please?
As if you think that's what I listen to.
David, Alexis, turn the music down.
That's coming from the
Other side.
Somebody else move there?
Could you turn the music down, please? Hello? We're trying to sleep in here.
Stop yelling!
I'm trying to turn the music down.
Stop banging on the wall!
David, stop yelling at your father!
Hello?
Why is everybody screaming?
Alexis, enough!
The music's too loud.
Then get them to turn it down!
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. That would drive me fucking
Just go
crazy.
next door and be like, hey, man.
John, do you have any idea what a terrible night's sleep does to one's face?
What, you couldn't sleep?
How could I sleep with a noise?
What noise? They turned it off.
No, you just fell asleep and stayed asleep with no regard for my well-being. Now my eyes are puffy. Are they puffy?
No, they look like they usually look, Moira.
So now my eyes are usually puffy.
Oh, Moira, they're fine.
These bags are like gypsy caravans, packed to the brim.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, this can't be
I'm
happening.
going over there.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Is that the only song you got, too?
Could you turn the music down, please? My wife hasn't slept all night.
Money coming in, and it's not really a cute look to be this age and live at home. No offense, David.
Okay, it's not like I have a lot to say in the matter.
Okay, well, you're a full-grown man who's much older than me living at home, so it's just a little bit embarrassing.
Available immediately. I wonder if you could move out tonight.
No, because I'm going to be using my half of the room as a guest bedroom.
Ooh, better yet, you could sublet it. I'm sure there's plenty of vagrants looking for temporary housing.
Speaking of which, David, I'm going to need you to come and look at the apartment with me.
Okay, why would I do that?
Because, David, as an attractive, single female, I don't feel comfortable going to look at an apartment by myself.
Well, what if the person who's showing you the apartment is like a super cute single real estate guy?
That person doesn't exist in this town.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then, David, you have to come with me. And if I like the place, then you can have the whole motel room to yourself, okay?
Okay. She's nuts. If you could just figure out the undershirt situation, there's just so many of them, and it's a lot for me.
It's like a lot of...
My eyes.
Oh, she just be chilling.
She's like, I'm not doing
She be
anything.
coming to me.
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, Jocelyn. Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Really?
Yes.
I couldn't help but notice that you seemed a little sad sacky today.
Sad Saki.
Sad Sacky.
Well, maybe that's because your husband is occupying the room next to us at the motel.
Thought he might end up there. That's where we had our honeymoon. Had a lot of great times in that room.
I don't think this is one of them. He was playing Don't Cry Out Loud at 2 in the morning.
I'm so sorry. It's our wedding song. It was actually the first song that we ever made.
Okay, I really don't need the details on that. Listen, I would ask you to sit, but I'm not.
Absolutely. Yes.
So, you two are
Yeah.
going through a little bit of a
Had a tiff,
thing?
and I
She's
just
like,
said
I don't
had
want to
some
hear
space.
about it.
Well, I'm glad you have your
I
space.
need some
And I'm
space.
glad Roland has his space. I'll tell you who's now having a major problem with their space.
Okay, Johnny. Sometimes it's a lot easier to blame others than it is to maybe kind of turn it inwards on ourselves, isn't it?
Meaning,
Well, it's kind of obvious that you and Moira are a little bit rocky right now.
no, things are not rocky. Things are not rocky, and if they are, it's because your husband is
So
driving.
you're telling me that there are no issues between you two right now?
No issues. Well, by issues, if you mean peccadillos, if you mean little irritants, maybe.
Peccadillo.
But, no,
What the
we're-
fuck is a peccadillo?
We're good.
I only know that because on
Right
Good Will
this way.
Hunting, that's what
As you can see,
Robin
it's
Williams
quite
describes as like
And by
little
breezy, I mean there's a slight but steady
intricacies
draft
that
wind
everybody
you only
has.
notice in the winter.
This is
Peccadillo.
so cute for me.
Oh, and there's a lovely window here through which you can see all the town. The cafe, the garage, a tree of some kind just over there.
This is cute, right? I think this is super cute.
Wait, is it cute? Because I know that it's light and spacious and airy in here, but I just wasn't sure if it was cute.
It's really hard on couples. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate how involved Roland wants to be in my campaign. It's just that sometimes he can be so...
Irritating? Obnoxious?
I was gonna say sensitive.
Oh, sensitive.
Especially when I want to do something on my own. Ugh. Do you really think he's obnoxious and irritating?
No, I was just trying to imagine what, you were feeling.
Well, I feel frustrated a lot. You know, you try to have a rational conversation with him and he just gets all like stubborn and selfish.
And he acts like you're the one behaving like a child.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Words get used and twisted around, and yet he uses that against you.
Yes, that is so Roland.
You get the reputation for being hot-headed, and he gets to push every button he can.
You are so right. You know, I thought that I might be ready to forgive him, but I think he needs a couple more nights at that motel.
But,
no.
on the other
What
hand,
though?
maybe it's through your forgiveness that you
Being together.
teach him a lesson.
He should
Right?
come back home.
And the sooner you forgive him, then the better it's going to be for you.
Roland! Roland!
Oh, Moira, this isn't a good time. Jocelyn and I are about to make brunch.
You can give up the act. You and I need to talk.
Close the door, honey, will you? You're letting my flies out. Oh!
It's time for you to go home and apologize.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. Just one question. Where's Johnny?
I imagine he's at work.
Because he seemed pretty angry this morning. I don't know, maybe you need to go home and apologize. Sorry, sweetheart, these walls are pretty thin.
Oh, yes, I know. The only reason John and I had words is because we were exhausted from being kept up all night. It seems someone in the motel was playing loud music until 4 a.m.
Her outfit right here is
I'm
cute.
sorry, are you complaining about the quality of the free lodging that I arranged for you this past year?
I think we're very courteous guests, Roland, and have tried to contribute to this town in whatever way we could. This town, which is, quite frankly, woefully mismanaged.
Oh, ugh, ew, I hate that. Ugh, that is just the kind of arrogance that I can't stand. You come in here and you think you know everything. Ooh. Oh.
All by myself. She's just taking a nap, babe.
That's gonna be us Tuesday morning, babe.
John.
Oh, sweetheart, I didn't mean to wake you. Don't hear any music next door.
No, I think he tuckered himself out.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
I suppose he just needed to spout off for a while.
Yeah, well, Jocelyn will be glad to hear that. She just came by to pick him up.
Really?
Yeah. I think she just needed some alone time, you know, to clear her head.
They both did the
That's
exact same thing, babe.
understandable.
She went and spouted off. He went and got.
It's unfortunate they
They're
can't
both the same.
communicate those
They're doing the
needs
exact same
to each
thing.
other.
Yeah. Well, they don't have what we have.
I can't argue with that. I thought you said Jocelyn came back to make up.
She did.
They're making up right
That
now.
happens to be their wedding song.
And then maybe tomorrow.
Just admit that you wanted the place.
I was just asking
Don't.
questions to help you make the right decision.
Well, you're a terrible liar, David.
Pretty good deal, though.
Seriously, though, would you want to live in a house where someone killed themselves?
I can almost guarantee you that someone's killed themselves in this room.
Ew,
I
David.
can almost guarantee you.
Good night.
Good night.
I think you do supposed to
Disclose.
disclose that information, right? But what you want
You
to
know,
know?
sometimes at night I see things.
God, David.
Yeah, like dark things. Like sometimes there's this old woman that paces back and forth by your bed, waving her hands over your face.
Okay, I'm never going to sleep.
I don't think her bony fingers ever touch your mouth, though.
Mom?
Do you ever wake up with chapped lips?
Why is he fucking with her?
Dad!
Dad's dead.
Oh, stick, David.
Fuck it with her.
Stop!
It was episode 211 of Schitt's Creek, and hey, what a relationship building episode right there that was. They both went out and did what they was gonna do anyway, but to the opposite, and I guess it worked out for all four of them. I mean, they all four got to get off their chest what they need to get off their chest, and I think it worked out better, definitely for Roland them. Johnny and them, yeah, maybe it worked out too. It seemed like it did. They were both calm with each other when they came back in there. And then the other part was the sisters. I don't know if they're going to get that apartment or not. I mean, they could get it together, right? And they both got jobs, so it would make sense. And the rent seemed to be cheap as shit, $275. I mean, let's get it. You know what I mean? So it was a good episode. So, I mean, I really like the aspect, though, that Moira was told to her face what she was. And I hope she received that. I hope she consider it. And maybe we can do something differently moving forward. But I doubt it. But we shall see. But I like that it was said. So can't wait to see another episode.
Yeah, my favorite parts, hands down, were the David and Alexis parts. They feed off each other so well. Their dynamic is so entertaining. I loved everything about the house hunting, about David being low-key jealous. I love the end part as far as David creeping her out. All of that was my favorite. I hope they get a place together.
Yeah.
They're just too entertaining to have separate. Like, they should just live together all the time. I thought the relationship stuff with Moira, with the roses and the SCHITTS was good too. It was definitely more so focused on the relationship, and it was funny to see how Moira and Johnny always think them above the Schitts, but ultimately are exactly the same. Like, it was the exact same situation, just, mirrored each other. So I thought that was great too. But I can't wait to see how this apartment potentially unfolds with Alexis and David. So great episode. Can't wait for the next one.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Schitt's Creek Season 2, Episode 11. And until next time, people, peace.